they have demonstrated to us about how the polling station will be. The process wasn't complete in the sense that we needed a proposal table for agents and ABCD, but that's good enough. Now, here, like especially in Kampala and Wakiso, where the population is high, you find that in one what they call a polling area has like 10 polling stations. They say A to N, N to this to this. There are so many of them. Now, if there are 10 polling stations in one electoral area, like a playground, something like that, and each one has about 600, so that means those polling stations are about 6,000 people. If all the 6,000 people stayed behind, maybe some making noise and so forth, it can intimidate those who want to vote. But otherwise, the law allows you can stay. But if everybody stayed, then that can also cause problems. The whole idea is about transparency, and I think they have this electoral system machine, the voter identification machine they have showed us, should be able to allay fears of those who think that something could be fishy being worked out. I think we should have trust in the system, and yes, each candidate has agents at the polling station, so those agents are able to represent the candidates and the other voters in that area to ensure that the interests are not tampered with. Nobody tampered with the system. Lastly, I want to assure Ugandans that NRM is going to win in this election. If you ask me how and why, the why is the message we are giving. We are giving a real message. People have tested us before. But also, if you look at, we are having 3 elections in one. We have the presidential election, we have the parliamentary elections, we have the local government elections. Now, good enough, most of them the campaign is now taking place at the same time. All the nominations were carried out. If you look at the presidential elections, we have 8 presidential candidates. If you look at parliamentary, the direct elections are 300, for MPs, are 353 seats. The women seats for the districts and cities are 146, total 499. NRM has nominated in all 499. Our next competitor, NUP, has only nominated in 59% of those seats, about 290 something. Now, what does that tell you? They have left 41% for NRM to win, because there the competition is between the NRM and the independents, or NRM and some smaller parties there who cannot win. So basically, the 51% we are going to win it, hands down. And the 59% where even NUP is, we are going to defeat them there. Which maybe they may win them here and there, a few cases, but we're going to have like 80% of parliament. Now, what does this tell you? If NRM is going to win the parliament, then maybe if I go to that, at local government level, there are 146 seats for local government chairpersons. NRM has nominated in all of them. NUP has nominated on only 49 of them, which is about 33.5%. When you look at district councillors, NRM has nominated in all of them. NUP has nominated in, I think, about 29% or thereabout. When it comes to chairpersons or LC3, NRM has nominated in all of them, 2,191. NUP has nominated in only 28%. When it comes to councillors at sub-county level, NUP has nominated in only 19% of the seats. NRM has nominated in all of them. Now, what does that tell you? If you if you don't have people to stand in for you as a name at the councillor level at LC3, as councillor level at LC5,
as a party,
as a district chairperson, you don't have those people under your party. Even at MP level, you can't have MPs in all the constituencies. It means that people never, and then you are saying, people should, they said the expression of interest, people applied to show interest. Now, the people never came up. So if people never came up to show interest that they can't stand in your party, for them, they know they can't win in those areas. So that's why they never came up. So how would you expect to win a presidential election if you cannot have other supporters below you? Secondly, even though you were to win in an unlikely event, would you have 80% parliament NRM and you are at the presidency? How would you pass your laws? You can't, because unless you're going to be ruled by decree. Because NRM is going to be in parliament. It is a given with the speaker, deputy speaker, chairperson of committees, NRM. Now, for you, if you want presidency, you can only be in parliament in opposition. You will maintain your lead of opposition, then I don't know how it can work out. Then how would you pass policy? How do you pass your budget? That will be NRM in charge. Because yes, you can bring a law, parliament refuses it, you can return it, but parliament, if the law provides if parliament passes it again and it rejects it another second time, it becomes law for the third time. So basically, you will be a president with NRM ruling, because all the policies being passed will be NRM policies. So not to disturb Ugandans. NUP should just maybe pull out of presidency and leave us to win the entire election. Otherwise, those who are giving NUP their presidential candidate vote, they're just wasting it.
In some areas.